This is a quick demo about a new feature that we are introducing to VMware Secrets Manager, and the feature is Postgres support for VMware Secrets Manager as a backing store. So as a kind of a backstory, the secrets in VMware Secrets Manager are first stored in memory, and after storing it in memory, they are encrypted and stored in a safe backup store. By default, the store is persistent volume, but it doesn't have to be. You can, in theory, point it to like another key management system like AWS KMS or Azure Key Vault or a database, for example, like Postgres. To summarize that, what I'll do again, I'll install VMware Secrets Manager to the cluster from scratch. I'll build everything from scratch, and then install Postgres, configure VMware Secret Manager to use Postgres as a backing store, and then register one secret and see that the secret is like persisted in Postgres DB. So let's get started. First, I'll delete the cluster, make Kate's delete. This will like tear down my entire setup. Then I'll initiate a new cluster, make Kate's start. This will initialize a new cluster. Then I'll build a VMware Secret Manager. It typically takes 3 minutes to build everything, so I'll cut it out with the magic of video editing, and then like we'll experiment essentially. Okay, now we have a cluster. Let me double check kubectl get node. I have a cluster. I need to run this eval for certain registry mappings to work. It's not important for the sake of this demo, but like it's part of the thing that I do regularly. So now I am going to build VMware Secrets Manager, make build local. Let me clear this one as well. So as an additional info, I'll do my commands on the top terminal, which is its text is a little bit zoomed out, so to make it more visible. And in the bottom one, it's like tinier because I'll tail all the logs that VMware Secrets Manager save dispatches, so we can see what's happening behind the scenes as well, like what it's trying to do, what kind of polling operations it's doing, or how it's trying to configure itself. So those will be maybe partially visible from the logs, but we'll see. So we created all the binaries and put it into the local container registry. So what I'm going to do next is make deploy local, which will deploy VMware Secrets Manager to the cluster. Okay, let's check it out. Clear kubectl get po -n spire system, also spire server, also VSecM system. So all of our workloads appear to be up and running. So down here, I can just tail the logs of VMware Secrets Manager save. So you can see that it's trying to do some database operations. It's trying to persist to Postgres, but it cannot at the moment because there is no Postgres that it can do the persistence to. I am going to deploy Postgres so that we can use Postgres as a backing store, essentially. Clear. So I'm deploying the default Bitnami Postgres Helm chart. And then it says to get the Postgres password, I can run this script. So I'll do that. Okay, and before I do it, I want to highlight one section down here. This, if you can see, it's saying it's polling for internal VMware Secret Manager configuration. So this will continue to poll until we configure it to use Postgres. That's what we'll do. But for that, I need to first get the Postgres password. So go Postgres password. This is my Postgres password. I need to log into Postgres and create a table because there's no table there as well to store the secrets into. So for this, there is also another command that I can use. It's here in this helpful text message. So I'll shell into Postgres. And then I'll do create table VSecM secrets. And it will have two columns. One of them is the name and the other is the data. The name is the name of the secret that the VMware Secret Manager will store as a backup, and the data is the encrypted text essentially. You'll see how it looks when we actually store the secret. But I just create the table and then exit Postgres. So now I have a table and I have a connection string, so I can configure VMware Secret Manager safe to able to use Postgres essentially. And during this configuration, it will be dynamic because I'm executing a command on VSecM safe using VSecM Sentinel. So we don't have to like reboot anything. We don't have to kill any pod or anything. Everything will be dynamically configured. I'll just enter. Just give me a second. I need to redefine that variable that points to VSecM safe, VSecM Sentinel. kubectl get pod -n VSecM system. It's a Sentinel. I'll redefine it because I reinstalled everything, so these pod names have changed. That's why the command failed. So I'll rerun the command again. It gives me OK, and down here you can see that it's doing a bunch of initialization. It says, let me show you. It says database connection initialized. So what I'll do is I'll go to Postgres first and see that, there is nothing persisted in it. And then I'll register a secret and go to Postgres again and show that that secret is registered essentially. So for this, I'll go here, run the same command that I logged into the database before. So I'll do select star from VSecM secrets. That's it. And it's empty. Let's exit. So then I'll run this command again. So this command both doubles as a configuration command, but also it means that I am going to register a secret for the workload with VSecM safe, and the content of this secret is this big JSON. So when I enter this, since I now have Postgres enabled, VMware Secret Manager safe will reconfigure itself and store this configuration in Postgres as well. So let's run it. I got another OK. So now I go back to, let me find that one. I'll go back to the database and see if the secret related to this configuration has been persisted. Oh, not this one, sorry. Where is this? This one. Enter. I'll do again select star from VSecM secrets. Enter. And yeah, you see that, we have a secret that has a name VSecM safe, and it is like an encrypted and base64 encoded big chunk of string, which when you decrypt will point to the configuration stanza that we provided as part of that secret creation command. But yeah, this kind of concludes the demo. To summarize, we first deployed VMware Secrets Manager, and then we deployed Postgres. Then we configured dynamically at runtime VMware Secrets Manager safe to recognize and use Postgres as a backing data store. And then we created a secret, and we observed that the secret that we created is persisted in Postgres instead of disk, because the disk is the default persistent layer. But right now we can use a database which is Postgres instead of the default data backup solution, which is persistent volume. So that is the feature that we have been developing, and it will be part of VMware Secrets Manager upstream in the coming days. Just wanted to share it. I hope you liked it, and see you around in the other Secrets Manager related changes. Thank you.